Hello, it's Judith and the Celestial team back with our first video of 2014, and boy am I glad to be back on my bench. We haven't been here in quite a while, have we? And so welcome back to the bench. And subscribers, you know, this is Judith and the Celestial team. Newcomers, you know that now too. And this is actually Judith and the Celestial team. 2014 is, what I'm hearing, the year of integration. And this might be a first experimental example of that, because the Celestial team let me know last night that they wanted me to share this information in my words, through my voice, because I'm human, and so are you. And it's important now that we take the access we have to all that we are and all that we can do into our humanity. Do you hear? Did you hear the sound that just started up from out of, I think, in the next yard, when I said that? It was like a power sound. I love these so-called interferences. So anyway, that's why it's coming through my voice. And when they told me that, they could feel my Judithness go, me? And I immediately got a download. So I took notes as best I could and may refer to them, because what you might call this initial phase of integrating my celestial aspects into my human self is kind of like a double-channeled process, right? I get the transmissions, but rather than just bringing them through with just a little bit of my filters involved, I get them, then I digest them, and then give them through my human self. So, very new, but very timely, because this is our year of integration. So I may have to reset. That's why the notes were good, because if I look at them like I'm doing right now, so you know what that's like, it is me tuning into the frequencies of what it is that was given to me and resetting. You've heard me talk about reset. When you get lost, reset, regain. So that's what I'll be doing, and we'll see what happens. I want to say, do you have any questions? But I'll just have to tune in and see if you do and answer them. So yes, this is a big year. I mean, I'm getting it from all directions. And this is the year of integration. And what that would mean for us conceptually is shifting from either or thinking to and thinking. This is information for your brain, so, because it wants to be part of the act, so that's the shift. It is moving into a holistic perspective. When we use the old paradigm of separation, everything is either or. Everything is then separate and judged, right? Either or immediately kicks in judgment. Better, worse, good, bad, less than, more, There you go. More, less, winning, losing, aggressor, victim, male, female, you know, left brain, right brain, on and on and on. They're all different, right? Well, the truth is, now we've got a chicken helping. Her name is Ruby. Thanks, Ruby. This is an integrated video. The truth is, none of them are meant to be separate. What we have perceived as oppositional are really two aspects to the extreme of one whole gestalt, one whole energy, one reciprocal energy exchange circuit. And neither opposite works very well without the other. And we already have examples of the kind of magnification of power that is available to us when we put them together, like positive and negative electrical charges, like electromagnetic energy forces, right, left brain hemispheres, male, female energy. All of these have to work in tandem to be effective. Part of one flow. They are different. They are not separate. Differences create complexity, more creative potential. Separate creates division. We have moved into the year of inclusion, integration. And we already have available to us intimately a very fine example of that, which is our human bodies. I have an arm, I have a leg, I have a fingernail, I have a liver, I have a heart. They're all different. But what would I do without them? I wouldn't be whole, right? All of them are part of one whole that works in tandem, in constant communication for the sake of the whole. Just remember that. We already have the example. We live in it. I gotta reset. It's so powerful. So, a single human body is more potentially powerful and creative than a single cell amoeba, right? And a single human body has far less creative potential on its own than one part of its human collective. You get the picture? You see, it's important for us to get the picture. Boy, can you feel the celestial team? It's important, beloved, to get the picture. Yes, she's right. We're right here. It is so important because, you see, duality does not go away in the fifth dimension. Do you know how you create the fifth dimension? You do it through your perceptions, beloved. We do it by valuing the diversity, allowing it, welcoming it, using it, and so creating harmony and infinite possibilities. To the extent that each one of us does so. We expand, transcend, ascend, move into the fifth dimension. However you choose to experience that. It's all the same. But it's up to our perceptions. That's the piece that's so important. And to the extent that we get the big picture and get into it holistically, that's when the whole game changes. That's when you're in unity consciousness. And, you know, I recently offered a new blueprint that was activated, initialized by Yeshua in the last international telegathering for energy sensitives. And again there, the blueprint will be useful as long as it is used. We need to use this new perception. Inside job, and then it flows into hands-on. Already, what that is an integration of female, male energies. And now I'm going to give you some shortcuts. The way you begin to use your new blueprint, or this new perception, is by, first of all, noticing when you're not. Notice when you're in either or mind frames and catch it. Then move into what it feels like, what would it be like to be an and, if this were an and, if this were inclusive, if both were part of one whole, right? Now you have to stay in the now to do it. Otherwise you're going to be experiencing the now through the old paradigm, right? So stay in the now. Change every either or to an and. And as you do this, you will begin to rewire your new blueprint into this new paradigm. And means acceptance. It means loving all as part of one whole. That's your new blueprint. Our new blueprint. It means releasing right-wrong judgments. Now this is a radical shift, and I can tell you that because once I started to tune in, I realized how programmed I am with I like that, I don't like that, I want this, I don't want that kind of thinking. And the minute I moved into either are equally valid, I did feel myself move into the place of, it was awareness that all is here to be loved. That love is the integrative energy. So, as you do this, shifting just this little either or to and, your right brain rewires itself back into tandem with your left brain in the way it's meant to be set up. Your third dimensional brain automatically rewires back into the multidimensional intelligence of your heart, as well as to your greater mind and your divine male and divine female energies begin to re-embrace and reunite as well. And that is when you're gonna really kick in to your high voltage power as a human celestial being. So, here's the shorthand. All you need to do to get all of this working is to become lovable. lovable, love able, in other words. All you need to do is remember that everything you judge, or if it activates anger or pain, is doing so because it needs more love. Once you know that, you simply allow it and love it. And you don't need to justify it. Just love it. When energies feel loved, they know they're lovable. When they know they're lovable, they rejoice. Energies, remember, everything is conscious. And when they rejoice, they become love-able themselves. When you see violence or anger acted out, know the extent of how unloved the perpetrator feels. And all perpetrators need victims. Two sides of one energy, so love them both. Let them know they're loved. Now you see, I can also give you like techniques or diagrams of how this rewiring happens. But to do that would only take you into your third dimensional brain, right? It's better to just use this shorthand. Everything you judge needs to be loved, is asking for your love. And everything is a reflection of something within you. So you know where to go. And you love whatever got triggered within you. It'll get out then to the reflection, which is of you. You see? That's all you need to know. And yes, support, confirmation, tools are valid and supportive. And I do and will continue to offer them on my websites, in the videos, telegatherings, whatever happens to come out of me next. That'll be what it's all about. But the point is, technically, you don't need any of it. You simply need to know the power of your own love. But you do not need to do it alone. So do join us. Do be in touch. Go to the website, see what you can find. Just let whatever inspires you, trigger you, read, listen, respond. You do not have to be alone, because in this time of integration, we are meant to gather and to support one another. So, stay attuned, and we will be in touch. Bye for now.